eggs and bacon. Nothing begins the free day superior to 2 or 3 eggs and greasy bacon. The protein of the eggs and the oil of the bacon structure an extraordinary blend that powers you as the day progressed. It ought to likewise be referenced that bacon by and large is extraordinary, joined with a wide range of different nourishments also, even sweet things, for example, bacon and maple cookies. 9. Butter and popcorn. Popcorn was initially found by the Native Americans. Popcorn turned out to be progressively mainstream during the Great Depression since it was generally modest. Its utilization was particularly well known in cinemas. Presently, when you go out to see the films, the smell of popcorn nearly appears to be compelling, regardless of its now horribly costly cost. Margarine and popcorn will undoubtedly be a match made in paradise. All things considered, what is better than new corn spread with spread? 8. Pizza and beer. We should all face it, what is superior to a pleasant pepperoni pizza and a super cold brew? The hot oil of the pizza is pleasantly washed somewhere near the reviving lager. What's more, to additionally upgrade an effectively extraordinary night, when eating on this dazzling mix, toss in a film, some buttered popcorn, and make a night of it. Simply keep an eye out for the calories. As flavorful as this blend may be, it was unmistakably structured by Satan himself to get every one of us to hellfire quicker. 7. Salt and pepper. The blend of salt and pepper goes back to 17th century French cooking, as it was imagined that pepper was the main zest which didn't overwhelm the regular taste of the food. All nourishments can be better with a tad of salt and pepper. On their own, both pepper and salt can be utilized in appetizing and sweet cooking, and in blend they can change over something insipid into something awesome. Each gourmet expert worth his weight will utilize these two together on nearly all that he cooks. 6. Burger and fries. Albeit French fries may go back to the 1600s to 1700s, their prominence saw when they started to be sold worldwide through inexpensive food chains, particularly McDonald's. Most inexpensive food chains immediately combined the fries with burgers, making one tasty feast. Did you realize that it was American soldiers who authored the expression, French fries, when they tasted them without precedent for Belgium during World War I? In most other English-talking portions of the world they are alluded to just as chips, and French fries is viewed as an Americanism. 5. Spaghetti and meatballs. Some case the mix started in the mid-20th century, where Italian settlers were making them in New York City. In any case, others guarantee that the blending goes back to Old World Italy. Notwithstanding the birthplace, the two commendation one another and make for an incredible, filling dinner, and a particularly decent one for the poor undergrad. 4. Cheese and crackers. The great blend of cheddar and saltines turned out to be progressively mainstream with the advancement of the Ritz wafer in 1934, by Nabisco. The combo fills in as an incredible tidbit, particularly for little social gatherings. In contrast to the vast majority of different sections on this rundown, this is a food blend cherished by both rich and poor, regardless of whether you put modest old cheddar on locally acquired saltines or the best truffle-bound developed brie on carefully assembled wafers. The mix is basic, delicious, and amazing for parties. 3. Tortilla chips and salsa. Despite the fact that the mix of chips and salsa is regularly viewed as Mexican food, the combo truly blasted when tortilla chips started being mass-created in Los Angeles. Presently the mix fills in as one of the most well-known starters and tidbits. This is additionally a blend that can be as one of a kind as its producer, as long as your salsa contains tomatoes. You can include for all intents and purposes whatever else and it will at present taste extraordinary with tortilla chips. 2. Mashed potatoes and gravy. One of a definitive blends, the sauce soaks the potatoes and adds a little additional flavor to make the ideal mix, letting the sauce pour everywhere throughout the potatoes. apparently finishes the pureed potatoes. This is clearly such a mainstream mix that it is a marked dish of Kentucky Fried Chicken goodness, and on the off chance that you need the mystery KFC formula for potato and sauce, you can discover it here. Listverse has likewise distributed a best 10 rundown of mystery plans from other cheap food outlets. 1. Oreos and milk. The Oreo was made in February 1912 by Nabisco in New York City. Oreo's prompt ubiquity brought about it being the smash hit treat of the 20th century. It has since been named Milk's favorite cookie. The milk is by all accounts the ideal match to the chocolate of the Oreo, making the team truly outstanding. Be that as it may. Regardless of the notoriety of the Oreo and milk, mixed milk and any kind of treat is incredible. Perhaps you should attempt it with the maple bacon treats recorded previously.